For broadcasting opportunities on Wildfire Radio, go to wildfireradio.com and click Contacts. For advertising opportunities on any of our shows, go to wildfireradio.com and click on Advertise. And remember, for all of your concert and sporting event tickets, go to SeatGiant.com and use code WILDFIRE at checkout for a great discount.
You're listening to the Microphonies, exclusively on Wildfire Radio.
Welcome back to another installment of the Microphonies podcast on wildfireradio.com. We're here again, 153rd, 54th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Consecutive weeks.
Oh, save the laughter for.
Okay.
You're going to need that.
I'm excited to be here, huh?
That's a cool reference to the pre-show, Neil.
Yeah.
Where we talked about eggs for about 5 or 10 minutes there.
Before the show, we like to warm up a little bit. I'm gonna peel the curtain back just a little bit for all the listeners.
Like you might peel a shell off of a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You take a spoon, you crack it a little at the top, and you just kind of peel it off.
No, you don't?
Like sunscreen, yeah. Like sun.
You want convenient?
Like a sun.
Do you want to continue that conversation?
I saw somebody.
Eggs? Sure, I guess we could. I mean, I just like to tell people, we like to warm up a little bit with a little jib jab.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Jib jab in the booth.
Huh?
Do you see that video of the guy that he took off the top and the bottom of a hard-boiled egg, like the top and the bottom part of the shell, and he just blew it out?
Blew the egg out of the shell?
Yeah.
Did he have
What?
An iron lung? I don't know.
It seemed easy for him, at least.
Wow. I guess it's kind of slippery, huh?
Yeah.
Little slip. I don't like thinking of eggs as slippery.
Yeah, take it out in one piece.
Like one of those jelly things you had as a kid.
Yeah.
And it would keep slipping out of your hands.
Oh,
You'd
God.
try to grip it.
Yeah.
And it would just keep flying all over the
That's
place.
exactly what a hard-boiled egg is like.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, my eggs!
No.
Hard-boiled eggs are vile.
I like soft-boiled eggs.
That might be worse.
Soft-boiled eggs are good, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you cut them open, you put them over toast.
It just
you would.
looks unnatural. Like when you cut it in half.
With the gray and everything.
Just all of it.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm
Like
all about it.
It looks like it's like a part of Play-Doh or something.
I don't mind a hard-boiled egg for breakfast once in a while.
God, no.
A little salt, a little pepper. It's a little rough, but it's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
All about eating eggs.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the most boring man's breakfast.
I mean,
No salt,
Yeah.
no salt and pepper.
well, I got to put salt and pepper on mine. And I got to have something else, too. I'm not Gaston.
That and a room temperature glass of milk.
Oh, man. Why?
Because this guy's extra plain. I don't know, this extra plain guy.
Extra plain
This guy we're creating.
never orders dessert.
Mm-hmm.
He just wears shoes.
I got a new
You
pair
don't
of
know.
shoes.
Freak.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh, what kind of shoes are those? And he's like, I don't know.
I
They're
don't
just
know. Got him at Ross. I don't know.
No, he definitely goes to Old Navy.
Do you have shoes there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
they do.
Well, that's where he got.
Well,
all
he
of his-
found it.
all of his-
Yeah.
none of
Somebody
his-
took their shoes off when they were changing, so I just reached my hand out of the door and took them.
Slightly used.
I'll take the original fit jeans.
It's like no visible logos
Boot
Yeah.
cut.
on anything. Even his haircut's forgettable.
Yeah, they're like, what brand of shoes are they? And he's like, I don't know, they're a size 10.
Yeah, they're white. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're
white.
functional.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really buying them for the style, They're shoes. They're going to get beat up.
No, he definitely doesn't laugh. He doesn't laugh.
There's no laugh. You
No.
think it's more of he clears his throat a little bit?
Yeah.
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 That's really good.
That might even be too much for him. It's just a subtle
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
we get,
like nothing super noticeable.
before we get too far off the eggs,
Let's go back to eggs.
I was just saying, feel free to go to the Microphonies Instagram right now and check out the story and vote if you like or dislike deviled eggs.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what we.
Deviled eggs are a big one. We were
They
talking
are.
about it
I
before
think
the
this
show.
is going to be split right
Contentious.
down the middle. Yeah.
Some people are like ready to die, like fall on the sword for deviled eggs.
Yeah. You know what? I would say that I'm like right in the center.
So
I
divisive.
I'm like, if somebody says there's no deviled eggs here, I'd be like, fine. And if somebody said there's deviled eggs here, I'd be fine.
Aside from the fact that I don't like the taste of eggs, just aesthetically, they're disgusting.
Aesthetically.
Aesthetically displeasing.
Yes.
I guess, I don't know. Sometimes they can look kind of nice. At least deviled eggs.
It looks
Deviled
weird.
eggs, they can look okay.
They
Deviled
look weird.
eggs there's so much added effort
Yeah.
to get for the plating for something that you're going to eat in a bite.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Overrated, if
A
anything.
plate of
How's that?
deviled eggs? How much do you think a plate of deviled eggs costs?
If you went to like a restaurant and got
Yeah.
a plate of deviled eggs,
$6.66.
That's actually that's not too far. Yeah,
Well done.
standard is like $6.
wait, do you know, is this a real thing?
Yeah,
You know
I've looked it up before because
What?
we were gonna.
What do you
No, no,
mean?
no, no,
What
no,
do you
no.
mean you looked it up before?
Play the
When did
alarm.
You're
you
sound.
either lying
When you
or
have the
you're.
time.
I looked it up. Look it up right now. It
Okay.
should be about $6.
Wait. What instance were you researching the?
We were not to get too specific, but like we were going over like
Specific.
making a brunch menu for the bar.
Oh, okay.
We were gonna, we were trying to.
Well,
make
that's different.
yeah. So I was, we were kind of like looking at price points and stuff like that, which is totally fair.
You don't have a great track record with these things. That's why.
Yeah, no. Sometimes I look stuff up just for the sake of looking stuff up. That's totally fair. Like I know Lou Bega learned how to ice skate in like
Jesus.
some maybe like Middle Eastern country or something.
Great.
Because they wanted to feature his music in a skating thing, like an ice show.
Like an ice show, yeah.
Yeah, so he like learned how to ice skate and like perform. But that's like neither here nor there. Deviled eggs are still this.
You just had to mention it.
Deviled eggs are still kind of weird, right? Like they're kind of. I couldn't care
They're
less.
weird.
I couldn't care less about deviled eggs. But I feel like that is one of those things. They are real gangbusters.
Oh, yeah.
Greg, you've been kind of quiet here. You kind of strike me as the kind of dude who loves deviled eggs.
I don't mind
He
them.
doesn't. I thought you said you hated him.
No, I reacted when Taylor said he hated him, but I don't mind him.
Oh, okay.
I said, like I've seen him served, and that's what I said on the before we went on is that I've seen him served like at like a 4th of July party. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's you can't have him outside, like
No.
Yeah.
in the heat.
Absolutely not.
I think one of my favorite things, and again, the plating. Everybody always, when they serve deviled eggs, it's like this whole thing. It's like,
Yeah.
let me just like adjust the angle of the egg. All the eggs have to be pointed inward.
Yeah, all pointing the same direction, or like out to the edge of the the
With
plate.
like
In a circle.
a fucking whisper of paprika.
yeah.
I swear to God. Yeah, like
A
you're
gentle-
putting like allspice and paprika in the palm of your hand, and you are just like, and wherever it
Letting it-
lands, it
yeah,
lands.
that's it.
You're just letting it fly.
A couple
What?
speckles of red.
There's no other dish that asks for only paprika as like the only seasoning.
So
Like
weird.
other things would
Yeah.
ask for salt and pepper along with paprika.
Salt and pepper should go on like pretty much everything, for the most part, as
Yeah.
like a foundation of spice.
Yeah.
for flavor.
Yeah.
So yeah, for deviled eggs to be like, yeah, no, we don't need any of that. We're just gonna little paprika.
How many
gonna be
people
fine.
do you know that's paprika on the deviled eggs?
I think that's pretty standard. I think that's where the deviled aspect comes from.
Yeah.
There's a little spice, a little kick.
Well, I'm saying how many people actually know like that's paprika, not just like whatever on it.
Sawdust. Or is that-
I don't think a lot of people like use paprika like that.
yeah.
That's
I don't
what I
know. I mean, I would imagine deviled egg advocates call for the paprika, and if they don't see the paprika, it is a huge issue.
You have to see if there's a deviled egg Instagram account.
There's gotta be.
Okay.
I'd put money on that.
Deviled egg.
Well, they had that whole Instagram for the egg. That
For
was
the
like
one egg.
Yeah,
But he was just an egg.
Yeah, the egg.
yeah, but there's been so many spin-offs, I think. Like,
The egg.
yeah,
Yeah.
There's an Instagram for everything. There's an Instagram where they just post pictures of birds. There's one where they post the same picture of McLovin every day. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. If you can dream it, you can post pictures about it.
So many
on the
meme
internet.
accounts. It's crazy.
Wicked Chicken's Deviled Eggs.
Ooh.
Local, it's a local business.
Okay.
Well, that's
What
a
we
little
got?
different.
Is that like
I meant like
business?
a fan page
Oh, God.
for this dish.
Should I just search up the hashtag deviled egg?
No.
I'm doing it.
I don't hate that. Yeah.
Hashtag deviled egg.
What kind of psycho is hashtagging deviled eggs?
This guy. when he
There's only
promotes the
205,000 posts with the hashtag deviled egg.
205,000.
Yep.
Oh man.
That's how many psychos have done it. Unless there's repeat offenders.
What do we got?
Here's one of a.
It's probably just lame pictures of deviled eggs.
Here's one of a dog that's been photoshopped onto a deviled egg.
Well, that's fun.
Oh, is that?
Dogs in food?
Yeah, dogs and food. I like that
Yeah.
page a lot.
I don't know. It's pictures of deviled eggs. These ones are purple.
Yeah?
Oh, God.
See, that's the thing.
They're
Deviled eggs.
They're beat and pickled deviled eggs.
Ooh,
That's weird.
yikes.
That's just
They look like little bruises.
Yeah. Well, no, I guess so. I don't know if that's the right way to put it.
Oh, they're
but-
welts on a plate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yum. I'm stuffed.
Welts on a plate.
Yeah, I don't know. It's nothing's exciting about this. It's
Because it's deviled
just
egg.
pictures of plates of deviled eggs.
I was just hoping there was like a fan page of like different styles of deviled eggs and just this one guy that's all about this certain serving of eggs.
I would love that. If there was there was a guy who I never saw him do it, but he would take pictures and rate the bathrooms in like local eateries and stuff. And he took a picture of the bathroom of a place that I worked at like years ago, and I found it. The account is no longer there, but he would take pictures of the bathroom and then like rate the soap, rate like the cleanliness,
That's pretty good.
type of hand towls.
I
or
kind
if
of like
it was-
that.
I don't hate it either,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
Have
if
you
you're
heard
there-
of Airbnb?
Air PNP?
Yeah.
Is that a similar premise? Is that
Oh man,
Yeah, it's a rating of public bathrooms.
I don't hate that.
yeah?
I'm pretty on board with that.
Or I'm sorry, not rating. Best places to find somewhere to use a bathroom.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
like
I don't hate that.
enable GPS. Like this is where I am. I need the shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
aggressive.
And
but
it
yes.
features features
happens.
pictures.
It's not always.
It sneaks up on you. Oh god, this snuck up on
Yeah,
me.
sometimes it can really come out of nowhere. It gets to the point where you can't even take a step or else you might poop your pants.
It
You
has
know?
pictures and ratings of every listed bathroom.
Is it
Oh,
like
I
a picture
like
of a
that.
guy sitting on a toilet, like taking a selfie from
Yeah.
above?
like smiling. This is
This
great.
toilet was really nice.
5 stars.
Plenty of leg room. Not a whole lot of profanity written on the stalls. I'm not seeing a lot of crudely drawn penises. No phone numbers for sex workers.
There's only a little throw up in the sink.
But you know what? There's a changing station, so I'm going to give them a pass for this one.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
It would come in handy perfectly in New York City because a bunch of those places you have to like buy something or like spend $5 to like
Yeah.
use a public bathroom.
Yeah, cities are tough because there's so many people and, they got to deal with some terrible stuff sometimes going on in those bathrooms. Yeah.
Yeah, you get some nightmare scenarios where Greg has to shit immediately and
Yeah.
it just
happens.
comes out of nowhere.
Right.
And he's begging at your front door to
Please, come on.
Sir, we don't have this bathroom open to the public. I'm gonna get there.
I don't care who lives here. Let me see the owner.
Who lives here?
Sweating, he's red faced from working in the sun all day.
Yep.
It's gonna happen,
It's gonna
and it'll be on you. Figuratively.
And literally, maybe.
Simply, Jesus. Air P&P. I'm on board.
Like the letter P, the letter N, and then the letter P.
Right.
Yeah.
Not P-E-E.
P-E-E and then poop for the other
Yeah.
P.
Air P&P. That's crucial, man. That could come in handy a lot of times. I'm really curious as to if that can be like abused.
How so?
Like, I don't know. Maybe you are a floating around, what do they call it? Like bathroom attendant. Like a freelance.
Oh, you just show up to someone's like just a bathroom one day and just be there and see how see how it is.
That's the worst.
Yeah, no, because you just go to all the top rated ones because you know people are going to go there because they've been top rated.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
And you just stand around.
Is there a more useless job
Bathroom
that
attendant?
I hate?
I don't know.
I gotta be honest, I hate them too.
I'm not a big bathroom attendant guy.
Like I don't need you to hand me a towel.
Yeah, I got it.
I know how a sink operates.
Their presence in the
I
it's not comforting.
Like
It's
they're
not.
waiting.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
waiting for you.
They've been standing in somewhere where people have been,
and they're
you know.
spending all day in a fucking bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. That's what irks me is that they've been in there all day. You know, there's no way that they can avoid particulate.
I like the ones
Yeah.
that roll out like they have, layers and layers. Sometimes they have snacks.
Oh
Yeah,
no, they
exactly.
have
Right.
Cologne. they have
cologne,
condoms.
Mints,
yeah.
condoms,
All
fucking
kinds of
cigarettes.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like that's a pro. That's a pro bathroom attendant.
They need to be wearing like a hazmat suit.
They really do.
But I'm just saying, like, with Airbnb, we could, send out a fleet. I'm just saying, hypothetically, we could have, like, suitcases full of our own soaps, towels, hair dryers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you name it. We could have it. Listerine.
sure.
Be drowning in Listerine.
Yeah. Send all of our bathroom boys out to all the best bathrooms in town.
That's what I'm saying. Get really aggressive about it and be like, oh, man, here, you should, some mouthwash. Well, I'm pretty good. I have some gum.
I really think you should have this mouth.
really think you want to get this job, right?
I think you need that.
How many people applied for that position?
Yeah, it seems like a tough one to get.
Sorry, you're like at least the 10th person I've seen today.
Just your
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Just your bachelors, huh? All right.
Oh, a houndtooth jacket. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
You know what? You know what
The
this
malt
bathroom
shop
needs?
The malt shop called.
This bathroom needs a pack of planters and a Trojan rib condom.
Yeah,
That's what it really needs.
God.
sure does.
Oh my god.
And a Ralph Lauren polo blue
Oh my
fresh
god.
spritz on me.
Yeah. I went. The worst is when you're in the bathroom by yourself
Oh God.
and you're just at like a urinal or whatever, and like you turn around and the dude is staring at you with a towel in his hand, and he's like leaning over the sink, and it's like.
He's getting ready.
I'm gonna walk by, but like it's not personal. But I'm really uncomfortable by this.
But it's absolutely personal.
Like, if
What do you say to that person?
They're like the pit crew of the bathroom.
yeah.
right?
Yeah, like you gotta. That's what they should be. They should be going quick. They should be throwing a towel at you.
Yeah. Do you tip?
You tip.
Where do you
sometimes, I
land on
guess.
this?
You have to tip them if you
take
get
anything.
if you
No
get
idea.
something
Yeah.
from them, right?
I have no idea.
I'm avoiding all interaction
Yeah.
at all costs.
It's a weird one, man. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know how much. I don't know if they're paid hourly. I have no idea.
Where's the
I don't know
lamest?
if they're paid at all.
Where's the lamest place you've encountered a bathroom attendant?
Lamest place?
Yeah,
I don't encounter a lot of them.
or like most unlikely place.
I don't.
What was
Man,
that?
that's
What was that
tough.
bar that we went up to up in Westchester? That one had one.
Oh God, it
That
did.
Philly bar or whatever.
Which one?
I can't remember what it was called. It was like the bigger one. It was more of a sports bar, I guess.
It was just like a standard bar that definitely didn't need one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Great American.
I
over
don't
there?
remember. It was a very basic standard bar. It wasn't
Yeah.
upscale at all.
Yeah.
No, it was it was really just like going into your regular old.
That's how Fox and Hound would have one.
Yeah.
It's like a sports bar in on like 15th and 17th and Locust or wherever. I can't remember. Whatever. But yeah, they had a bathroom attendant, and every time I walked in, I was just like, "Why? What's going on?" And he'd be like, "But it was cool." He would like buddy up with everybody. But it's like you're
Nah, I'm in the bathroom.
You're
man.
like
Yeah,
hanging
it's-
out, like talking with. I don't know. It's weird. It was a bizarre.
The
situation.
social aspect changes once you step over the threshold of that bathroom. You might want to be talking to everybody out in the bar, but the second you get into the bathroom, you're like,
Straight
Yeah, I'm
business.
trying to get in and out.
I gotta pee.
Yeah.
Please don't.
I don't want to be here
Yeah.
any more than I have to. But yeah, dude. I think we send out the squad.
The
Get
bathroom
Airbnb.
boys.
Bathroom boys to the Macy's bathroom.
Hi, I'm James. I'm your bathroom boy.
Hello, James.
Your wish is my command.
How was your piss?
Do you think they can ask that sort of thing?
I don't think it's
know.
probably not proper to.
Listen, with our service, we're making sure it's 10 out of 10.
Maybe that's up to their discretion.
Yeah.
They would have to get the read on the bathroom boy would need to get the read on the.
Yeah, well, that's what we get. We got to teach these guys how to read people.
Yeah.
Read the crowd. You know.
Did you enjoy your piss, sir?
God.
Or you see like a real dad walk in, he takes like a monster shit, and you like, and when he comes out of the stall, the bathroom boy goes like, "Whoo!" You know he'd get a good laugh out of that one.
When do you think they started?
When?
Yeah,
Bathroom
like when was
attendees?
this established?
Oh, it's got to be years and
Yeah, it's
years
probably
ago.
like-
It's
Yeah.
probably
Roaring
It's probably
20s.
antiquated.
Probably. Well, the whole thing with bathrooms nowadays is like, don't touch anything. Everything's
Yeah.
like motion activated. Between the some of them have those like Dyson hand dryers where you don't even have to wave in front of them. You just
Right.
like dip your hands in or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of bathrooms are moving towards like that whole motion or like,
Well, I always felt like it just stemmed from like something in royalty. You know, like rich
Yeah.
people would have these people that hang out in their bathrooms all day
Yeah.
and help them, like, give them stuff to be clean.
On the Wikipedia page for bathroom attendants.
Are you really?
God.
There's a nice photo.
Oh my God! Is that a man or
It's
a
a
woman?
Belgian
Oh,
woman.
it's a woman
Oh.
sitting half darkness at a table, a small circular table with like
Is she smoking a cigarette?
she's smoking a cigarette. She's got a newspaper in front of her. And
Got
an
a table fan.
and an orange and a table fan. Yeah. Oh my God,
That's sick.
that's great.
Wow.
I think there's a shower behind her too.
really?
Like, it must just be a bathroom in Belgium like that. I
That
guess.
had to be it, right? Like at one point, like bathroom attendees were
It
so much more. Where like they're
It was
putting a
probably-
robe on you and
it
everything.
was probably more important back where like hygiene wasn't like it is today.
Yeah.
You know, they're like somebody was there to hand out something to help you get clean.
Yeah.
Where I don't know, maybe I don't know.
They're using robots in Japan
Robots.
for bathroom attendants.
That-
yeah.
that's even
I feel way
worse.
more comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You think so?
It's still
100%.
unnecessary.
It seems kind of weird. To me.
sure it's unnecessary, but I'd rather have a robot than a human.
Yeah, I guess you could like ignore a robot and the robot's gonna be like whatever.
Yeah,
Each
he's not going to think about it for the rest of the day.
It says
You know?
each attendant machine costs 3.5 million yen, which is $45,000.
Jesus.
Oh, God.
Christ, man.
For very, very minor like conveniences.
What do they do?
They probably hand you your towel, and that's it in Japan. Or like, I don't know, it says something.
Don't
Probably
know where he
says
got to,
something-
Mr. Roboto. You can say that
Oh
every
my God.
time.
This woman,
Yeah, I want a nice.
Victoria Hughes,
Yeah,
born in 1897, was a British lavatory attendant
there you go.
and the first of her profession to have an entry in the Oxford Dictionary National Biography. Sorry. She published her memoirs at the age of 80,
yeah,
called The Lady's Mile. Some found it shocking, but have since become a valuable local history resource.
wow,
Fascinating.
that's cool though.
1897.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's
It's gotta be
very
something.
old-timey.
right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh man.
A rich history of the bathroom boys.
So is it like a? So it's like there's almost like a sense of pride.
Yeah. It's a noble pursuit.
Just keeping the
Sure.
tradition alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say first bathroom attendant. First man
First bathroom attendant.
first man to man the bathrooms.
Oh God.
I want to find out now.
I want to know. If his name's not Lester, I don't want to know.
You'd really prefer him to be named Lester?
I don't know if I can find it.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the Wikipedia page, so that means it's going to be impossible to find.
One of the robot bathroom attendants in Japan is a giant ladybug.
What do you mean?
It's like a ladybug with this like gray platform under it, and it just glides around and cleans the bathroom up.
How about no?
I swear to
How about
God.
fuck off?
I swear to God.
I don't need to be chased by a giant robot bug.
After taking a nice poop.
Aren't you going
Wait,
to
hold on.
wash your hands?
The colossal cleaner will also be programmed to have simple conversations.
Cool.
Absolutely not.
Why?
Absolutely not.
Like what? How are you?
How about that urine?
I will never know the satisfaction
Nice
of
piss.
relieving yourself.
Oh man, this was in 2007.
Whoa.
Oh, so they're like well,
Yeah, they're probably
definitely
crazy now.
in circulation.
Jesus.
Google's saying that bathroom attendants make like $10, $11 an hour.
Ugh.
Okay, so that's kind
I
of
got in the wrong profession.
yeah. I kind of get that.
Yeah, I mean, if you need money,
No.
but
I just hope they have friends.
sure,
Wherever they work.
that's a nice thought.
You
to
know,
have. Yeah.
like they can like bond with the bouncers or the bussers or servers or whatever.
Oh, the bouncers probably make fun of them so much.
You think so?
This is like the jocks and the nerds of the
Oh,
fucking
that's fucked up, dude.
restaurant world.
They probably have they probably get paid around the same amount.
Yeah, bouncers probably make more, and they probably should.
I don't know.
At least bouncers at like big clubs.
Yeah, they might. I don't know. I don't know what the proper. That's another thing. I don't know how much they normally get paid.
Can't imagine it's the job requirement is be a big man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably depends on what kind of establishment.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you could probably make a okay living being a bouncer,
Like,
as long as you're at the right place.
At a club, they're definitely throwing people out probably
Yeah.
pretty often.
I got thrown
Hazardous.
out of a club once.
Picked up by your belt and
Wait,
thrown out.
Please elaborate.
I barely really remember it, but I did get thrown out. I was like,
I host
a podcast. Don't you know who I am?
this is a long time
Too
ago.
much sauce.
I was in Atlantic City. Yeah, you know, they like put something in the air over there
Yeah,
or
they
something.
sure do.
I
It's
don't
called secondhand smoke.
know. I ended up getting hammered, and I'm like in this club. I don't even remember where it was. And somebody that worked there, I guess, kind of like tapped me on the shoulder and was like, "Hey, can you come this way?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like hammered. I'm like, "Yeah, sure," you know. And I'm like, walk this way. Next thing you know, I'm walking like to another person, and they kind of point me in another direction, walking in that direction. And then next thing you know, I'm surrounded by like 4 bouncers. And they're like, "Hey, like we need like an ID or something like that. Like, are you okay? Like, what's going on?" And I was like, I'm fine. You know, like I have no idea what happened. They're like, "Okay, all right. Do you remember what room you're staying in?" And I'm like, no, I'm like here with my friends. I have no idea.
Oh man.
I gave them my AAA card,
Yeah.
Fuck.
and I
Only
know
form of ID you had on you. Yeah.
I know I gave
I've
them.
been a member for 5 years.
Do you know who I am?
Call them. They know I'm good people.
I'm a gold member. Damn it.
Yeah, I like gave them my AAA card, and I know I gave them my AAA card because that was the only thing I didn't have the next morning when I was like going
So
through all my stuff.
they took it.
They took it.
Don't
and
you, and you have the George Costanza wallet, right?
I used to. It's a lot cleaner now.
Okay.
But yeah, I used to have like a Costanza wallet.
Somehow you noticed that was the one thing missing in your Costanza wallet.
Well, I always kept that one in the same place because there's like 3. I mean, I'm not gonna. It's kind
Was
of
it
visual.
expired? Do you use AAA? Like,
No,
do
not
you actually
anymore.
have
Not
AAA?
anymore. I
Okay.
did, yeah, at one point. But yeah, but luckily my one buddy just so happened to be on the phone,
Yeah.
like right behind everybody, and I just kind of like looked over at him and I like put my hands up in the air. I was like, I don't know, you know. And he came over and he's like, "Hey, he's with me. Don't worry about it." He was a lot more sober than I was. So
Yeah,
it was like,
okay.
whatever. But so I didn't get in trouble or anything like
Shout
that.
out to Sober Friend.
Later that night, though, I go up to the room because I'm done. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to pass out or whatever. And I forget exactly what happened. I think my buddy wanted to, you know, he was with his girl or something, and it was somebody's birthday. I was just like, I'll give them a minute or whatever. And this one kid, I don't even remember his name. He was somebody's friend. I don't know. And the whole time, you know, he's like, "Yo, do you want to like keep hanging out or whatever? Or you want to go for a walk or whatever?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" You know, like give them some time, kind of not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing basketball shorts, dress shoes, and like a tank top. Like I'm about to go to sleep. I
Yeah.
just kind of got up to do whatever. I wasn't trying to go anywhere.
Right.
You
You
know?
don't wear that normally?
It's just not the dress shoes. Usually barefoot, I guess. And the whole time he's like,
18 people just slapped their hands together. Like, very briefly.
Scattered abroad. This kid is like, yo, do you want to see the real Atlantic City? I was like, excuse me?
No. the quick
like,
answer to that is no.
Do you want to see?
No, you don't.
It's only 2 blocks away from the boardwalk.
Do you want to see like the best part of Atlantic City that like nobody will tell you about?
Jesus.
I'm like, no, dude. Like, I'm good.
Did that like sober you up?
Yeah, I was like, dude, you know what? This is fucked. He's like, do you have $200? I was like, I'm out. I'll see you, dude.
Do you want to see the coolest part of Atlantic City? It's the knitting community. You'll never see a quilt like this again in your life.
I swear, man.
Down here, the old ladies, give them $200, they'll make anything you want.
Crochet's crazy.
Now, in a perfect world, he walks up to a service store, he looks at me, like, lifts his eyebrows up or something, and I'm just kind of sitting there just like, get me the fuck out of here. Knocks on the door like, you know, like the Fonz or something, some secret pattern. Opens it up, and it's just like 20 bathroom attendants all having a ball, like in the boiler room scene at the Titanic.
This is a bathroom boy ball. Bathroom boy bonanza.
No, I later found out that dude was like really into prostitutes and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, wait a second.
God.
So you're telling me that this guy was ready to show you the part of AC that nobody knows about? It's just prostitutes. It's probably why most people go to Atlantic City.
Weird how in most situations when somebody asks how much money do you have, it's something illegal.
I know. The second he was like, do you have $200? I was like, that's more money than most people would ask. Like,
Right.
hey, dude, you got like $5 or something?
Sure, theoretically, I have $200. So.
I guess. I can talk to my banker if he's up to it.
It's a little late. It's a Saturday. Yeah, that was something. I haven't really gone out in Atlantic City since. So.
Yeah.
Not miss much.
I know.
Unless you have $200.
Yeah, barely. Yeah. Hey.
I love the quick cutout.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That one laugh. I know we said it before.
Like a man exasperated from laugh. Like he's been laughing for hours at this point. He just wants to stop laughing, but everything's so funny.
He's been hanging out with the bathroom attendants too long.
Yeah.
Our bathroom attendants better tell the best jokes.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, if they're raised by us, they have to. Right?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
We're 4 natural comedians.
Right?
Citation needed.
Yeah.
But
Natch comeds.
yeah.
Comedian and custodian end in the same suffix.
What can we give our bathroom boys to be unique? What are they going to hand
Props?
What are they going to hand out?
Props.
Props?
Yeah, they're all props.
So
God.
everybody going to the bathroom gets like a Carrot Top show.
Like handing you the napkin.
The never-ending handkerchief.
Never ends, yeah.
Yeah, that won't drive people crazy.
Wait, where's my tip?
He's like sweeping. He's like, oh shit, can you hold this for a second? The tip of the broomstick like catches on fire. Like, oh, my bad. Let me put that out. Like, grabs it with his hands and then like holds his hands back out. Now his hands are on fire. It'd be a show.
Yeah.
It'd be a blast.
Yeah, he'd be like, hey, sir, would you like a mint? And he's like, yeah, I guess so. And then like he flips it behind his hand real quick and it's gone.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it was right here behind your ear.
Don't touch me.
What the fuck are you doing?
You got to put it in your mouth, man.
The
What's
condom,
it doing behind your ear?
the condom it gives you is just riddled with holes when you open it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay. That one might need some work, but
You can make balloon animals out of them.
yeah, there you go.
Well, they're riddled with holes.
Yeah.
So you can't really make
Never mind. I guess
Really
it would be
fl-
part of the comedy could be that
floppy
he's
balloon animals.
trying to make balloon out, like losing his breath and passing out.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I gotta quit smoking.
Oh God.
Lung disease, am I right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it'd be like uproarious laughter from the bathroom at all times.
I'm saying if they were all prop comics.
Everybody sitting out in the restaurant would be like, man, I want to be in the bathroom right now.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You get a little bit of best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
He's gonna be like a slapstick with his props?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
definitely a couple slips in the bathroom.
Yeah. Wet floor.
Yeah.
You know, he's got his one wet floor sign.
I want to like every time somebody enters, he has to slip and fall over like the same puddle on the ground.
Oh, watch your step.
Oh, I have to only tip that time. I'll go see the chiropractor
He'll
again.
never,
after.
never pay for these medical bills.
If I'm shelling out $10 to $11 an hour,
Yeah.
they better be putting on a performance.
Oh, God, yeah.
It better be a show.
I'll use that bathroom 10 times a day. God damn it!
Can you imagine stressing about that? We're like periodic, like constantly checking Airbnb, going around, making sure everybody's putting on a show.
Yeah, making sure, like, the rate, like... My bathroom boy wasn't as funny as I thought he would be today. 3 out of 5.
Oh my god. Yeah. Then we gotta cut him loose.
Yeah, we got to go have a talk to him.
Yeah.
Flush him down the toilet.
Give him a swirly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found another cool robot utility in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's
yeah.
that?
What's up?
Well, his name is RoBear,
Oh.
and he is designed for nursing homes where he will bathe and hug you.
That's nice.
I don't know.
Everyone needs a
That's
bath
nice.
and a hug every now and then.
I don't know if I'm like 80 and I need help and I've like not yet like accustomed to technology, and then next thing you know, a robot comes floating in, just like time for a hug.
These olds, they have to do. We have to do something with them. If you're gonna just stick them in a home,
Yeah.
they need some sort of
you gotta
attention.
give him something.
The main picture of the article is RoBear like coddling this woman, like
God.
it's like it's like a child, like with both arms.
Oh man.
Does RoBear look like a human, or does
No,
he look like a
RoBear
robot?
looks like a normal robot, and then it has a cute bear head,
A bear head.
Oh.
Okay.
like a robot bear head.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I get you.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh man. I don't know if I trust
So RoBear's taking care of grandma and grandpa.
How long before RoBear turns into normal bear and swipes someone's head off with one clean paw hit? You know, he's probably he's probably
smells
10
blood.
times stronger than a grizzly bear.
probability of survival is like dropping. It's like it's time for goodbyes. Holds their head underwater.
Is
This
that
is
like
dark.
does RoBear also like detect the chance of them surviving, like in iRobot?
Yeah, like
And just,
low
like-
key, RoBear is like a euthanasia.
Yeah, he'll like put them out of their misery if they're close.
Yeah,
Someone needs a bear hug. Just crush them to death under my.
RoBear will lift and carry a immobile patient or help them stand and provide a support to lean on while walking.
Okay, he's literally strong enough to lift someone then.
Is he on
We've
like
proven
wheels
this.
or something, or is he?
Yeah, he's got like
I
a
gotta look at
four-wheel base,
I gotta look at a picture of RoBear now.
and he's got these big, kind of terrifying looking arms that he can carry you with.
Yeah,
I
it's gonna
hate
be
this.
bad.
I hate that.
Pick you up and throw you out of a window.
That's
Threat detected.
terrifying.
Human threat detected.
He does,
Eliminating.
he does look cute though, doesn't he, Jeff?
Yeah, he is pretty cute. Oh, he's nice.
Let me see him.
Hey, look at him hold this lady.
We'll put him on our Instagram.
Yeah,
He's
That's
ve-
it?
yeah.
Yeah, here.
He's very anime.
He is.
Let me get a look.
He's got like the 3 mouth and everything.
Yeah, and otaku.
But he's
Ooh.
got
Oh.
big strong arms though.
yeah.
okay. This is way different than what I was picturing.
Wait,
Were you
please
expecting
paint the
like a-
picture of what you were
Yeah,
imagining.
were you expecting like a bipedal robot?
I was imagining like a Terminator, like Terminator body
with a bear head?
with just like a teddy bear head.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah, why would they do that?
why would they-
Why would Japan
Like
do that?
Terminator after he's been dipped
Yes.
in the
Yes.
fire, so he like
Not
is
with
just
a-
the robot skeleton.
Yes. Yeah. Like not the actual like Arnold Schwarzenegger shell body, you know. I'm talking like the T1 or whatever is like after they were lit on fire and it's just that metallic
Just that metallic skeleton with a lot of like
skeleton.
pneumatic tubes and shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm imagining that with like a fun,
Red glowing eyes.
smiling bear head.
I guess that's it though. He's like if they took his head off, he'd just be essentially like mechanical arms. Like
Yeah.
like it wouldn't be scary at all.
Right.
You would just be like, that's a piece of equipment.
Yeah.
But they gave him a cute robot head, bear head.
It's true.
And that's it. He's all right. I like
I can
RoBear.
deal with that.
Yeah, he's okay.
RoBear is cool. Please be sure to put that on our story, and you can check that out. Please go to our Instagram, the Microphonies.
I'm going to put up the picture of him cradling this lady.
Yeah, put up a picture of RoBear cradling.
He's a nice boy.
And vote on our poll. We got a poll up.
For the eggs.
Eggs,
For deviled eggs, yeah.
Speaking of Terminator's shell, back to Shell's eggs. I like them sunny side up.
That's fair.
Are we going back? We're doing the egg
I
thing
prefer
again?
scrambled, but I think I'm allergic to eggs.
We're going back to eggs?
I guess so.
I don't know. Can we have something to bring to
some egg stuff?
You guys want to?
We only have 9 minutes
we don't have
left
much.
before a game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I would love to do that.
Let's do that next episode.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
A little cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
All right, how about this? What's the weirdest experience you've had at a job or working?
The weirdest thing that's ever happened to me, probably the most frustrating thing that's ever happened to me, at least it comes to mind. I think I told you guys about it a couple weeks ago. Off the air, of course. But I was working at the bar, and this woman asked she's hammered, and she is asking, she's drinking shots of Powers all night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it was on the same shelf as Jameson.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, yeah, all right, we're drinking Powers. She didn't like Jameson. She didn't like club soda, because I guess the way our club is set up, I don't know, whatever. It's tap water, whatever, not important. Anyway, that's what I'm getting at. She didn't want the tap water. So she orders, she's like making drinks up, like on the fly, right?
Yeah.
Just like on the spot, she's making shit up. So she looks at me, and she's like, all right, let me get a shot of Jameson with lime juice. And she's like doing all these hand motions where she's like squeezing a proverbial lime.
He's demonstrating how to make these drinks.
Very like demonstrative, but she's hammered, so she's like cockeyed and like leaning at the same time, like out of her chair. And she's like, let me get a shot of Jameson, lime juice, spring water, and a twist of lemon.
Spring water.
I was like, I don't have spring water. I don't have bottled water. No, tap water.
Just went back to the well.
Fucking taken aback. Like I just kicked her in the shin or something. You know? I was like, no, you wench. Like, she's like, what do you mean? Like, no, like I can't drink the tap water. Tap water's disgusting. And I was like, I mean, that's all I have. She's like, well, what do you drink? I was like alcohol wise? Like, are you looking for an alcohol suggestion? She's like, no, the water. I was like, I drink the tap water. Drink the tap water. I have like a water bottle that I bring. She's not getting it. She's not grasping the concept that we only carry, we only have tap water. We don't have bottled water or anything like that. And then she goes, okay. And like, I could see the light bulb kind of like go off on her head.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, why don't you go into the back, grab some ice cubes, put them in the microwave.
Outsmarted again, Neil.
And take the melted ice cubes and use those.
You should have just been like, okay. But I know you didn't say that.
No, I didn't. Because you know me. And when I'm right, I'm fucking right, dude. And I'm going to let you know.
Yeah.
And she like crossed her arms, like leans back.
The ice doesn't come from
Checkmate, idiot.
spring. Yeah. It's the same source as the tap water.
It's the same
You stupid woman.
Do you think like the quality of an ice cube water and tap water is like?
She probably thought you got it delivered, like the ice.
Yeah,
You don't
the
have
ice
like an
comes on
ice
the
maker
truck.
or something.
Yes, yeah.
Like what? I don't.
But what?
Like
if anything,
bagged
it might
ice?
be a
What
worse
functioning
quality water.
What functioning restaurant would do that?
Yeah.
You'd have to be nuts.
Yeah.
You get an ice machine like everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just gonna order my ice in.
Yeah.
Every bag of ice.
You know how much overhead that get out of your fucking skull.
Like you go to a 7-Eleven and buy like the bags of ice.
You know how
Yeah.
much you'd be spending on ice a day?
It'd be crazy.
You know how much money you would be spending on ice a day?
Just think about all the ice that goes into like every drink you make. You know?
In like 30 minutes.
Right. You'd be out of ice in no time.
It'd be ridiculous. So yeah, no, Greg's right. I did not do that. I grabbed her. I was like, I had to walk away. I was like, I'm gonna grab you a shot of Powers. So I went and got her a shot of Powers. I put it on the table. I didn't hear the rest of it. Then she asked for my penis on a plate. It was really
No, nice.
yeah, it was
Excuse me?
really fucking weird. Yeah,
Is that like a good? Is that like a good penis on a plate or bad?
No, it was
Spotted
disgusting.
dick.
It was so,
I mean, like, is she saying it like she wants you like fucking dismembered, or is she saying like,
Oh, no,
I
she
love
wanted a
that.
piece of
I
that.
love that man.
yeah, it
I'm
was
trying
really
to get
weird.
me some.
It was
Okay.
really weird. She's like, I'm an honest woman, but you can make a dishonest woman. I'm like, you're here with your daughter, you creep. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, it's so gross.
That's awesome.
I didn't take a shower that night. That was fucking weird.
Yeah, I bet.
It was like
Yeah,
it
I
was
wouldn't
like
either.
degrading.
Yeah.
It's like dealing with an idiot.
Wait, wouldn't you want to take a shower once you get home?
What's up?
Isn't that the opposite feeling?
You want to take a shower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what he said.
Oh, I thought he said I didn't take a shower when I got home.
I didn't want to take a shower that night.
No, I took
Didn't shower for weeks
I didn't
after
take a
that.
shower. That's terrible. What about you, bud?
I don't know.
You have some good ones. You
there's
have
a
some
lot
good
of
ones.
there's a lot of shit, but some of it's like pretty bad. I mean, there's that guy that like
Actual racist things.
Oh God, yeah. Well, okay, so I work at a gas station, and you get a lot of people that come in and they're like, "Oh, thank God you guys are white," and it's like, "Oh, come on, man."
Yeah.
It's like that's the first thing you said to me. You know,
Yeah.
like you didn't
Not
even
hello.
Like I didn't even get any warning. It's just
Did you tell that one story about the guy? He just wouldn't leave. Like,
wouldn't leave.
God.
That happens a lot.
I was gonna say,
there was
Jeff
some sort of
couldn't really
situation. The
pick
cop
which
showed up,
time.
and then he was just like, he couldn't move his car because of I think he might have told that on the. He said he
Oh
couldn't
my
move his car,
God.
but he could.
There was a
because he didn't want
guy.
to pay for gas or something.
Yeah, there was a guy. Okay, I'm gonna get a lot of these facts wrong because it was a while ago and I am dumb. But there's a guy that was on the island and he gets out of his car and he asks for money for gas, and we were just like, no, of course not. Like, I'm not gonna give you like. It's just the policy. We don't give out. I'm not about to pay for your gas.
Yeah, you don't get free gas.
Yeah.
You work there.
Right. And I don't know. I kind of forget the detail. I'm like fuzzy on it now, and I feel bad because this was a pretty wild story. But like the story was like he was there. He was asking for gas. We wouldn't give it to him, and he got mad. And then he was like refusing to leave because he said he was out of gas. And he's like, I literally can't even start the car. I'm out of gas. He's like, we need to put something in. And we were just like, you need to call somebody to get you money then, I guess. I was like, I can push your car out of the way. Like, it'll still roll,
Yeah.
you know? And that's where we were offering to move it for him. And he was like, no. He's like, no, I'll figure it out. And he was sitting there, and he sat there for a while. And he was getting all mad. And at a certain point, my boss was like, I have to just call the cops on this guy. You know? He's like, he's refusing to move. We've offered to move for him. We have an ATV with a tire on the front that we use to push cars around.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't even have to push it by hand. The guy could sit in his car, and we could push him out into the street. And he was refusing to do it. So my boss was like, all right, I'm just going to call the cops on him. Calls the cops on him. Cops like walk up to his door and ask what's going on. And he was like, I don't have any money, and they won't give me any gas. And the cop's like, yeah, that's pretty typical. He's like, is there a way you can get anybody to bring you some money? He's like, well, I'd have to call somebody. And the cops were pretty cool about it. They were just like, yeah, well, you have to move off the gas island, or else, like, we're gonna have to arrest you. And he was like, fine. So he starts his car up and drives away.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah, it's just like, wow. So he lied.
Yeah. Shocking.
Yeah. The cops ended up calling a tow truck for him, though. So he could get he got towed back to Philly. He got a free tow. And then, yeah.
Life hack.
Right. Life hack. Be angry until life goes your way.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, the cops were just like, all right, we're going to just get rid of him for you. So they call their like tow service that the cops have, I guess.
Yeah.
Just got him free tow back to his house.
Yikes.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So that's fun.
One time, I couldn't think of anything in particular because I see a lot of goofy stuff and videos for my work, but
Right, yeah, Greg sees some very real things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I see like a lot of goofy stuff too. Somebody fell one time and they're like both of their shoes came off and they fell.
That's always good.
And he like he fell at the front of before boarding the bus. And his shoes came off. He turned around, picked the shoes off, and walked away. You know,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, he's like too embarrassed to board. But also one time I was working.
Wasn't there a snake on a bus once?
Oh yeah, that was that was at the station, wasn't it? I think it was at the.
I don't remember.
Oh no,
the
it was on a bus. That was on the news. But yeah, somebody brought a.
Like, how's a snake end up in a bus in Philadelphia?
He like brought it, like left it, had it in his pocket, like this guy, and then left it on the bus.
Oh man, I left my snake in my pocket again.
Every morning I check my pocket. Phone, wallet, keys, snake.
My daily carry. I have to have them every day. But yeah, there was that. And then I was thinking that when I was interning for another company, somebody got there 8 a.m. just like working at my desk, and then like somebody else came in and his briefcase was just leaking water. I was like, what is this going on?
He just had water in his briefcase.
Like, walking down the hallway with like water streaming down. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Well, fair enough.
This is a nice place.
Yeah.
Things could be worse.
Yikes.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Sure.
If we don't get to this game.
Yeah.
Are we gonna get in?
Yeah.
You guys want to talk for like a little bit? Because otherwise it's going to be a
fuck's sakes,
two-lister.
Greg, we gave you 2 extra minutes there.
I could give you like one more short story.
Yes.
It's especially important for the winter season. Pay attention, everybody. There was one time where a guy was driving in front of, in the street in front of the station, and he was with his girlfriend, and he fell asleep while driving in the middle of like a...
Very dangerous.
Yeah, fell asleep in the middle of like a winter storm.
You'd literally kill yourself and multiple other people.
Yeah. He had his girlfriend in the passenger seat, and he fucking drove right into a parked car and flipped onto his roof. Totally upside down.
A roof of another car.
Yeah. No, not on the roof. He was flipped onto the top of his roof. But he hit the back wheel of a truck, one of my coworkers' trucks.
So his car did a 180.
His car totally barrel rolled and landed on the roof of it.
Oh, so it did like...
It left the ground, flipped upside down, and landed on the roof. His car. It had ramped off of the back wheel of the truck enough to spin and flip, and he landed on the roof of his own car.
He dead?
No, he was fine. They were both totally fine. The cops came and were like, okay, I'm going to unbuckle your seatbelt, brace yourself because you're going to fall. And they unbuckled their seatbelt and they just fell and didn't brace themselves at all and fell and hit their heads and stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah. You gotta be safe out there, everybody. It's dangerous on the roads.
Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep while driving.
Don't drive and be sleepy.
Yeah, sleeping is weird, but
sleeping's good. Just don't do it in a car.
It's the wrong place. It's maybe the wrongest place to sleep.
Yeah, unless you're in the back seat. But make sure somebody's
even
in
the passenger seat.
Maybe piloting a plane might be worse.
Yeah,
but the planes, they just fly themselves nowadays.
Right.
Autopilot and such.
Yeah, pilots are more of something to look at.
Yeah.
They're
like the bathroom boys at the cockpit.
Yeah,
they're the bathroom attendants of flight.
God.
They're eye candy. Yeah.
Anyway,
they only hire them for their sultry voice, so they can speak over the
and their alcoholism.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Well, I'm sorry, you just called them the bathroom attendants of the air.
Yeah, they are the bathroom attendants.
Pilots are the bathroom attendants of the plane.
Remember when a pilot would just roll around the aisles with Ralph Lauren cologne or Aqua de Jour?
The 60s were a different time.
It's like none of you have been on an airplane before and have only seen the movie Airplane.
They fill up the guy.
Yeah, he's an inflatable guy, right?
Yeah.
He steers the plane.
Yeah.
My contact fell out.
I thought you were crying for a second.
I'm kind of crying. I need to...
He's crying because he can't wait to play a game.
I'm ready. Okay.
Oh, now he's ready.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You only had a week.
I had more than a week. Thank you.
Yeah, Jesus, you've had 10 days.
Life comes at you fast. Is all I have to say. On the Microphonies, play a game called Greg's List. I give my co-hosts multiple choice quests. They got to pick which quest belongs to which cat.
I'm gonna stop. I've been pretty good about letting you do your thing for a while now. I'm gonna stop you right there. We are not saying quest.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with Quest?
We are not saying
We
quest.
got these hot quests.
We are not
What's
doing
wrong
this.
with Quest?
Everything is wrong with quest.
All right, I pose my
How about the
co-host
shuns?
multiple choice shuns.
I don't want to be shunned. I'd rather be questioned.
No, shuns.
I'll give my co-host
Z.
multiple
Oh,
choice
it's a Z, huh?
multiple choice questions, and they gotta pick which question belongs to which category or which whatever.
Okay.
You know how to play. You've listened. If you want to learn how to play, listen to a different episode, I guess.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one because
Wow,
my
let's-
eye is like on fire. Right
Completely dismiss the people that take the time to listen to
Thank you
this.
for listening,
now. Thanks, everybody. Hi.
but I'm not gonna explain it again.
Hi,
All right, today's
everybody.
categories. I have cocktails. These are some cocktails.
Cool.
And then I have some fairy tales.
Whoa.
God.
Cocktails, fairy tales are ones I made up. Jeff,
Yes.
The Black Book, Blood and Sand, Burned Forest.
Is Blood and Sand the cocktail?
That is correct.
And then
The Black Book, The Burned Forest.
let's go with The Black Book is the fairy tale.
That is correct. Well done.
Nice.
Neil,
That was nice.
Cool.
I have Dogwood, Aphrodite Kiss, The Glass Coffin.
This is a tough one. This could go a couple ways. Tough quest.
Good. No, thank you.
Oh,
for
so you're
embracing-
going to use Quest now?
Thank you. We're using
It's
Quest.
a-
We're a Quest podcast.
Tough quest.
Quest pod.
Quest Pod.
I'm gonna go Aphrodite Kiss cocktail.
That is correct.
Glass casket, and what was the first one?
Glass Coffin and Dogwood.
Glass coffin. No. Dogwood. Fairy tale.
Dogwood I made up.
Should have stuck with my gut.
Yeah.
Well, your gut's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I'm trying to work on it, you know.
Taylor,
It's a fitness joke.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got it at the end there.
Thanks. Appreciate- So
Taylor,
I'm trying to work on it.
Oh, Greg's list is ready? I'm sorry.
Taylor, could you give us a cleared throat? Thank you. Taylor, I have the horse feather, the horse tamer, the horse trough.
Trough.
Why did I say that rude?
T-R-O-U.
It's my first time reading aloud.
The horse trough is the drink.
Horse trough I made up.
Why'd
That
you
would be
mispronounce it?
a really good drink.
Horse trough?
You wrote Trop and made it up
Yeah.
and then couldn't read it.
It's the first time I've ever read the word aloud.
What are you talking about?
How did you
Greg?
spell it?
Trough.
God bless you.
Over the other
I just
two
messed up.
Yeah, it's even right.
No, you're fine. Yeah, I know.
What are the other two?
The horse feather, the horse tamer.
The tamer is the fairy tale.
That is correct. I'll give myself an asterisk on the.
You're
on the
real
rating.
ass.
That's it. That's a slap on the wrist.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your slap on the wrist. Jeff,
Yeah.
I have the bold bruschetta, rose petals, buttercup.
Is Rose Petals the cocktail?
Rose petals I made up.
Wow. What was the first one?
The bold bruschetta.
Is that the cocktail?
Yeah.
What was it?
It's got like little tomato pieces in it, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
It's probably not too bad.
Yeah.
It's maybe like a take on like a Bloody Mary or something.
Yeah.
My contact came out again. I'm really
Good.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fuming. Because I put it in, and it's just so dry. My eyeball. And it won't stay in at this point. Anyway,
Anything you can do?
Interesting.
thanks for tuning in to my TED Talk, everyone.
Neil, I have
You rang.
Brazilian breakfast,
Ooh.
The eggshell dinner, lunch for a prince.
Fuck you. Did you make up lunch for a
I did.
prince? You piece
Oh
of
my
shit.
god. I didn't realize it until after like a second after you said it.
The old fairy tale.
Greg's fucking on this kick where it's breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, dinner like a pauper. Yeah.
I gave him my leftover breakfast the other day, and he's like, "Guys, everybody with me now."
Say it with me, Neil.
Yeah, like single
Breakfast
me.
like a. It was very kind of you.
That was great.
So eggshell dinner, Brazilian breakfast.
Brazilian breakfast cocktail.
That is correct.
Boom. I'm such a drug.
I love the Brazilian breakfast.
I had a good time. It's breakfast in
Dick
Brazil.
on a plate. Taylor. I have the bone, tar brush, Bluebeard.
Is Bluebeard the drink?
Bluebeard is a fairy tale.
Ooh.
What was it? Tar brush and what?
The bone.
Did you make up tar brush?
That is correct.
Bap, bap, bap.
You made up tar brush?
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's pretty good. It's
Thinking about them tar brushes.
Okay.
It's hard not to.
Yeah.
I guess. What's a tar brush?
I don't know. Just
It's probably a brush for
a brush
tar.
for tarring.
Does anybody know what a tar brush is?
Tar and the old
what? Tarn what?
anything that needs to be tarred.
You're like what? Like a street?
The old street. The old
A street or
maybe
road?
your old,
Maybe
your
your
old,
roof?
Your old Spanish galleon.
No, he said
Oh, yeah.
a tart brush.
Oh,
brushing
like a
tarts.
baker.
Yes.
Oh,
For decorating your tarts.
Pop goes the tart. Remember?
Classic fairy tale.
Remember that old commercial?
sure.
Tart brush. Hey Jeff,
Yes.
I have bear skin, sheep's wool,
You have human skin.
hangman's blood.
You say hangman's blood?
Yeah,
Is that the cocktail?
that is a cocktail.
Cool. Blood? Wait, bear what? Skin?
Bear skin,
Sheep?
sheep's wool.
Oh. Sheep's wool. is the-
Lanolin?
Stop it. Sheep's wool is the fairy tale.
That one I made up.
Oh no. Oh no.
Neil,
What's a pity?
I have such a pity. I have mossy coat, porch
Ew.
crawler, foot fighter.
Whoa.
Porch crawler is the cocktail.
That is correct.
I'll take two.
Do you remember what was in that one? I feel like I've seen that before.
I don't remember.
I
Yeah.
don't remember. I think it's a.
It's just injection of Mad Dog into your veins.
I think it's like gin and rye whiskey or something.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they weren't lying.
What were the other two? I'm sorry.
Mossy coat, foot fighter.
Foot fighter, fairy tale.
Foot fighter I made up.
Oh, that's weird.
The Foo,
Yeah, it is
the
weird.
Foo Fighters.
Sure.
Yeah?
The Foot Fighters. Dave Grohl.
I just see your foot kind of. You sit across from me during the show.
I've been trying to kick you this entire time.
I
I
your
do touch
foot
you with
kinda-
my feet a lot by
Yeah,
accident.
so
too.
I've moved all the way over here.
Yeah. Sorry about that, by the way.
Foot keeps like getting closer to mine. Like I'm kind of further back. Now he's putting on a show. Now he's kicking his legs up like a can
Next.
girl.
Taylor. Lost in the dark. Looking for a bride. Blow my skull off.
Blow my skull off is the drink.
That is correct.
That'd be a great fairy
Good fairy tale.
This is a real good one for the kids.
Read me a bedtime story, Dad. This one's called Blow My Skull Off. There once was a boy just like you.
And his father was very angry.
He didn't
like
want to
me.
read bedtime stories any longer.
What were the other two?
Lost in the dark. Looking for a bride.
Lost in the Dark is the Tale of Fairies.
Lost in the dark I made up.
Wow.
Looking for a bride. It's a fairy tale.
Isn't it always? Huh?
Seems like a fairy tale, doesn't it,
seems like a
fellas?
fairy tale.
Starring Jennifer
right, gents?
Aniston.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn,
Okay.
Jennifer Aniston.
I have one more for each of you and a toss-up.
Cool.
Okay. Jeff, I have bee's knees, the queen bee, honey kiss.
Mwah. Honey kiss. Cocktail.
Honey kiss I made up.
Whoa. Oof. Is the bee's knees the cocktail in?
That is correct.
Nice.
Yeah.
Neil, I have hookity crookity, hanky panky, slippity dippity.
Hanky Panky is the cocktail.
That is correct.
Hello.
And Slippity Dippity, and then what was the first one?
Hookity crookity,
Cookity Crookity?
hookity crookity.
Hookity Crookity. Fairy tale.
That is correct. Okay, and Taylor.
Me?
Yes.
Is it me?
Taylor. I
Right.
have the last word, a bad wish, the first curse.
A bad wish is the tale of fairies.
That is correct.
What was the last one?
The first curse.
Is the drink?
That one I made up. The last word is the cocktail.
Wow. That's
right.
intimidating.
The last word, yes. And you pass out.
But it's a drink.
It is. The last drink, I suppose. Yeah, toss up. Okay. Royal arrival, the sailor's missive, the farmer's wife.
Oh, man. What was the first one?
Royal arrival,
Sailor's a missive?
the sailor's missive,
Missive.
Sailor's missive.
the
I say
farmer's
that's
wife.
the sailor's missive is the drink.
Yes, I guess the cocktail. Not the story.
I want to go royal rival.
I'm going farmer's wife.
The cocktail is royal arrival.
Then I'm going to go sailor's missive is the fairy tale.
I will also guess the same.
I will do the latter.
Which is the latter?
The latter.
The
The
farmer's
Latter-day
wife?
Saints.
Yes.
Farmers, whatever.
The farmer's wife is the fairy tale.
Oh. Are you sure that's a fairy tale?
Yeah, she's a nice lady.
But great.
Thank you. See what an extra 2 minutes buys you?
That was a wonderful... That was a great list.
Only 10 days to prepare.
You did really good, buddy.
Life comes at you fast. I'll say it again. Thank you. Play the
Play the 18 people clapping instantly.
just like
and cutting.
very quickly. Oh, thank you,
Well deserved.
ladies and germs.
Oh, what a riot, huh?
Remember that?
What a riot. Ladies and James. All right, Greg, that was a great list. Guys,
Thank
great
you.
episode. That was a lot of fun.
A lot of bathroom boys, a lot of egg
Covered a lot of
shells.
things. Thank you, listeners, for tuning in.
Yeah.
Please be sure, not you.
What?
You're always,
I listened.
You have to listen.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to.
Please be sure to rate and subscribe to our show. You can find us on iTunes. You can find us on Google Play. Wildfire Radio, of course, should be your go-to. There's a lot of really great shows on here. Be sure to find us on Instagram and Twitter. Tweet.
Yeah, make sure you go vote on the poll.
Twitter.
Tweet on Twitter.
Check
tweet
out-
at us.
I don't know
Twitter?
if I like Twitter.
Careful with twatter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter pattern. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Stop.
You know what?
Just
I'm
stop.
done.
Twitter twa.
Check out RoBear.
Yeah, go see
On our
RoBear.
Instagram.
See RoBear.
Yeah, he's up there.
Find us on Twitter and iTunes or Instagram. Find us on YouTube at the Microphonies. YouTube, you can check out our entire back catalog.
Yeah.
Find some solid gold throwbacks.
The rumors are true.
Correct.
There's a lot of really good stuff. A lot of content. There's extra content. You don't have to, tune in every week, obviously, but like then there's like other stuff. There's like extra cool stuff
Yeah.
you can find about our show. Maybe you're new. Maybe you just listened. Maybe you just tuned in for the first time. That's cool. We welcome you back
Hi.
next week, Monday
Maybe.
at 11.
Yeah.
They might decide this is the last one. That's fair.
It's too many eggs, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe not enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe we should open up.
Maybe
an
Next
egg,
for an
episode,
egg-
we'll devote it to eggs.
Egg
Yeah.
focused
That's my
podcast.
promise.
egg focus.
All kinds of eggs, too.
I
like
love it.
fish eggs and stuff.
Yeah,
Welcome
why
to
not?
I'm
our-
egg phobic.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to our-
I'm sorry to hear that, Taylor.
Being afraid of eggs. You know what I'm not afraid of?
What's that?
Our a good deal. Can you tell about our TeePublic link?
Sure. Yeah, you can go to tpublic.com/user/microphonies right now and go to our store page, and you can buy yourself maybe a shirt for your kid. They come in kid size.
Or you're an adult.
Yeah, we're an adult. You're an adult. You can do what you want.
You're grown up.
There's some
Yeah.
girls' tees on there.
Oh, yeah, sure they do.
Ladies cut.
What about
Ladies'
tote
cut.
bags?
They got tote bags. They got coffee mugs. They got coffee cups.
Whoa.
They got all sorts of stickers.
What's the
stickers
difference?
are high
They
quality.
are nice.
They're and they're cheap too.
Getting our ugly mugs on there.
stickers are only like $2.50.
Wow.
And occasionally, TeePublic pretty occasionally goes on has their sales
Regularly.
They cut everything down by 30%. There might be
Wow.
one on right now,
That's exciting.
and you can go buy a shirt for like $14 or something.
Wow,
It's
I'm
wild.
into that.
Yeah.
It
With our
supports
faces on
us. It's got our faces on it with a logo, and it says the Microphonies, and it supports us and makes us happy. And you got a nice shirt, it makes you happy. Makes
People
my,
are lacing
makes my
themselves
dad
out.
happy.
I've seen it.
You want my dad to be happy, don't you?
Yeah, we all want your dad to be happy.
Poor guy, he's never happy anymore.
Okay,
I'm just kidding. He's pretty happy.
No one's buying enough Microphonies merch.
He just sits there by the fireplace.
I was so sad. I was like on the phone when he came by the other day to
Yeah.
the house. I wanted to say hi to him so bad. And I
He was
just like,
looking for you.
I
too.
know, I know.
You know what he did?
What's
he
that?
came by to give me one slice of pizza
I
from his
thought
pizza box.
I meant to ask you about that. He comes in with a box of pizza and he's like, "Yeah, I figured you'd want a slice."
Yeah, he's like, "Do you want a slice?" He's like, "Take two." And I was like, "I don't like," because he gets the mushroom and sausage for
Yeah.
himself. I'm like, "I don't want to take your pizza." So I took a slice of plain. He's like, "No, you can take one."
Absolute sweetest man
Yeah,
on
just
God's green earth.
stop by because he picked up a pizza and he was close.
That's sick.
I love that.
The pizza for my family that live at his house.
What a father.
Yeah, he's a dad.
absolute fatherly unit.
Mm-hmm.
Good man.
Yep,
All right, we'll see you next week.
we will.
That was a great thing that we just did. We just did a great thing.
We sure did.
Well, you
did
described somebody as a unit.
He's a
Yeah.
unit.
A unit, yeah.
he's an absolute unit. Have you seen his sleeveless tees that he wears
I mean
everywhere?
that in a good way.
Yeah.
I mean 100% in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
A fatherly unit. I love him.
That doesn't sound right.
He's all right.
He's a good guy.
A unit.
She's a true unit.
Absolute unit.
It's a good thing. I mean that endearingly.
When did you start using this term unit?
When did I? Why am I on the being?
You're in the hot
cross-examined?
seat.
Yeah.
Unit? I don't know. When does anybody start using unit?
Not to describe people.
I'm so confused right now. Am I being
I think people use
being
it.
punked?
People have been using unit occasionally.
When's the last
nowadays.
time you-
Units really start. It's come around recently.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know.
absolute unit?
I can't pinpoint exactly when I've started. When I first said the word unit to describe
When's
a
the
person.
last time you watched Punked? Specifically the DVD collection that you own.
Maybe like 4 years ago.
What's your favorite episode?
There's one with this little kid, and I can't remember his name, and he would go to all the award shows, and he absolutely roasts Pauly Shore, and Pauly Shore is upset. He's like talking to this girl and strikes out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey buddy. What'd he do?
Not any celebrity being punked.
What about the dude? I can't remember his name.
That's good.
From That 70s Show.
Ashton
He
Kutcher.
played Fez.
Yeah, he's the host.
Oh,
Oh, they
yeah,
did the
yeah.
Fez guy.
The guy who played Fez, he had like an Escalade that he loved, and they like remodeled the same exact Escalade, and then
Like wrecked or something.
they
Oh,
like
and they
destroyed it. They replaced it. They took his, parked it somewhere, and then drove the replica to where he was, like while he was inside.
Yeah.
And he came out, and they just like absolutely destroyed this fucking Escalade. He was like really upset.
Epic pranks.
If you had to punk somebody, what would you do?
I don't know.
You punk,
That's a tough one.
Punk Taylor.
Punk Taylor. I can't. I see it. My mind doesn't work like that. You know.
He's too kind.
It's just like, yeah, what goes around comes around. I don't really.
He's an absolute kind unit.
You
I'm
never
a kind unit.
You're one
you
kind
never-
unit.
You never pranked somebody.
Maybe back in my heyday,
What's the sickest prank you ever pulled?
convince people that My house.
Thank you for listening to the Microphonies. Listen live every Monday on wildfireradio.com and follow